And good morning, Elk Grove, and welcome as I call to order this special meeting of the City Council this morning at 10:15 a.m. for our State of the City address. The Elk Grove City Council welcomes, appreciates, and is encouraged by all of your participation, by all of you today in our State of the City address. And as you might see, things are a little bit different. I'm not going to be giving the State of the City address, but as we've seen over the years, as time changes, we have some changes in state law, and will be a special meeting. I'd like folks to know that are participating in our audience, we will also have an opportunity for general public comment, and that will come in our agenda. It is towards and after our State of the City is provided by our good mayor, Bobbie Singh-Allen. And we'll have that opportunity. Please, if you do have public comments, please come see me. We'll make sure you're all set up as we close up this special meeting. I'd also like to note is that for folks, as you start showing up, if we have any attendees that start coming in, we as a city love civility, and for all folks, you can find seats. We have some seats over on the far sides, but please, everyone, take your time and grab some seats when you have the opportunity. But with that, we also really do appreciate that all of our folks, and I've always known all of our Elk Grove residents, to always engage themselves lawfully without any disrupting behavior. If we do see any kind of activities, watch out, I might get to flex my bouncing abilities. Probably not. I'll probably lean on some of our friends in blue. But without further ado, I do want to move to the formalities of our special meeting, but then kick off the opening ceremonies. For our roll call, I'll be doing that visually as I look into our crowd. I have been making contact with our mayor, vice mayor, and all of our council members, and all are in attendance this morning for our meeting, which we will be moving to the opening with a land acknowledgement. Mariah, please come forward.
Good morning, everybody. Thank you all for being here today. It is an honor to be standing on these ancestral lands. My name is Mariah Alleri. I'm an enrolled member of the Ione Band of Miwok Indians. I am also a traditional Miwok dancer, and I will be attending the University of California, Davis during fall 2025. And I will be opening with Elk Grove's official land acknowledgement. We honor, respect, and acknowledge Elk Grove's first inhabitants, the Plains Miwok people, who lived as sovereign caretakers of this land and these waterways since time immemorial. We commemorate and advocate for their descendants, the Wilton Rancheria tribe, federally recognized tribe in Sacramento County, who endured because of the bravery, resiliency, and determination of their ancestors, tribal members, and leaders. And may we strive to acknowledge the past for the betterment of the future generations. Thank you all for being here.
And now the presentation of the colors by the Elk Grove Police Department Honor Guard.
Detail, hope, right, haste, post, colors. Ready, haste. Present hunt.
Oh, say, can you see gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave? Oh, the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Order! Hunt! Stay! Peace! Forward! Hot!
Thank you, everyone. Please be seated and strap in for our main event. So here we are into section 2 of our presentation, The State of the City. But I am honored to invite up City Manager Jason Bierman, who will be providing some opening welcomes and get us kicked off for this event.
All right, well, welcome everybody. It's great to be here with you. Great to see so many friendly, familiar faces. There's so many great things happening in the city of Elk Grove right now, and it's our honor and privilege to be able to share a few things with you today. I look forward to the mayor's State of the City, to reflect on our past and look forward to the future in the city of Elk Grove. And so thank you for coming today and being here and celebrating with us the city's 25th anniversary in this important State of the City address. Before I introduce the mayor and allow her to proceed, I wanted to recognize some important people, some dignitaries, people that are here with us today. There will be other opportunities during the State of the City to recognize others, so this may not be a comprehensive list, but we're doing our best to be able to reflect and recognize those people that are here that we want to recognize. First, members of the Wilton Renteria Tribal Nation who are here representing their tribe. Raquel Williams, as I say your name, if you could stand and be recognized. We're going to do it kind of by organization, so this won't take too long, but I do want to definitely recognize that. So Raquel, who serves as vice chairwoman of the tribe. And then serving as tribal members, Antonio Ruiz, Annette Williams, Jay Williams, and Leah Awatzin. Thank you. Representing Congresswoman Matsui's office, Aaron Jones. Representing our state senator, Ashby, is Daniel Washington and Isabel Gadula. Representing the Sac Metro Chamber is President and CEO Robert Haidt. And I'm not sure if I saw her here, but Angela Perry, who is president and CEO of our Elk Grove Chamber, if she's here, she could be stand and be recognized. Our sister agency, our Cosumnes Community Services District, General Manager Tim Ogden. Board President Angela Spies, Board Vice President Peter Sakaris, and Directors Reina Tarango. Thank you. Represented SMUD, Greg Fishman, Director of Ward 3. And from our wonderful Elk Grove Unified School District, we have Michael Vargas, who's the Board President, and Delia Baldwin, who's a Board Trustee. We also have our Regional Transit General Manager and CEO, Henry Lee. And I think that concludes the list. There are other important dignitaries that will be recognized by the mayor as part of her State of the City. So with that, I will turn the time over and to our Honorable Mayor, Bobbie Singh-Allen. Please join me in giving her.
Wow. Well, good morning. Oh, I love that walk-up song. I just now heard it. I'm all about that. Well, good morning, and thank you all for joining us here at District 56 or tuning in online. I am Bobbie Singh-Allen, and I am the proud mayor of the city of Elk Grove. Before I begin, I do want to recognize my family that are joining us this morning. My mom is actually homesick today. She has the flu, but my father is here, and they just celebrated their 57th wedding anniversary. 2025 has been a challenging year for my family. My parents' house actually burned down 2 months ago. They lost about 95% of everything, but what they did not lose was their hope and resiliency and their commitment to family and faith. So thank you for continuing to teach me as a parent of what is most important in our lives, and that is our loved ones. I also want to recognize my partner, my best friend, my dear husband, Jake Allen. My children are en route because, young people are always late. So a quarter century ago, our community came together with a bold and hopeful idea that Elk Grove could be more than a growing suburb, that we could be a city with our own identity, our own voice, and our own future. We have always been a city that dreams big, from that first push for incorporation to becoming the second largest city in the Sacramento region. We have never been afraid to aim high. We've built a thriving, diverse, and resilient community, one that balances growth with heart and innovation with tradition. Much like the medal that commemorates our silver anniversary, Elk Grove has become more precious over time. We've gained a polish and character with each passing year. We've learned to bend without breaking and hold true to our core values while still listening to adapt and evolve. And like a shiny silver tray, Elk Grove mirrors the strength, diversity, and dreams of its residents. On this silver anniversary, we pause to reflect not just where we've been, but on who we've become and where we are headed. Today is about honoring the spirit that brought us together 25 years ago and the determination that continues to move us forward. Today, we celebrate how far we have come and begin looking forward an even bigger and brighter future, because I am convinced that Elk Grove's best days are yet to come. Looking out at all of you, what an amazing crowd. I see so many familiar faces and special guests that have helped shape our community. I'd like to start first with my city council colleagues. Vice Mayor Sergio Robles, Council members Darren Soon, Rod Brewer, and Councilmember Kevin Spees. I am honored and privileged to work alongside you on the City Council. Thank you for inspiring me every day to work harder and do better for our community. You have an undeniable love for this city, and it shows in the work that you do. Would you mind coming up here to help me with some special presentations? City Council, please join me. Our next group of people pave the way for our success. They're the dreamers, the doers, and the policymakers who breathe life into our existence and form the foundation for our city. The individuals who served on the Elk Grove Incorporation Committee came together with courage and determination, convinced that Elk Grove deserved to chart its own course. And while it took some time and considerable effort, their commitment to the community resulted in our incorporation on the third trip to the ballot box. Thanks to them, Elk Grove became the first city of the new millennium on July 1st, 2000. We are very, yes. We are very fortunate to be joined by members of that groundbreaking group today. If you were a part of the Elk Grove Incorporation Committee, would you please come forward for a special acknowledgement? Our Incorporation Committee members, there's a few of them here. Here we go. Do we have the special recognitions? You've got them? Excellent. We'll start there, and we have something special for you, Mr. Bartholomew.
Oh.
Yep. So you want to present that, Councilmember Spees?
Okay. Yep. Congratulations. Thank you very much for everything you've done.
We have a 25-year challenge coin. Thank you so much for your
So we're presenting 25-year-old specially customized challenge coins for this special occasion. Oh, careful. Okay. As much as this first group shaped our destiny, this next group truly influenced our future. They encouraged us to aim high and dream big. They established policies and programs that put us on the path to success. They are a dynamic and dedicated group of leaders who selfishly served on the Elk Grove City Council. Would you please join me in recognizing Elk Grove's former mayors and city council members? Please welcome up Sophia Sherman and Steve Detrick. As they come up, we have some special notes from our former mayors and city council members who are unable to join us. Gary Davis sends his best from Tuscany, where he is celebrating his anniversary. And our first mayor and now sheriff, Jim Cooper, who is also on vacation, but sends his best to all of you. Let's give them another round of applause. I want to thank them and all those that came before us for your service to our city and for your lasting legacy to this community. The award-winning author Maya Angelou once said, "You can't really know where you are going until you know where you have been." Over the past 25 years, Elk Grove has gone from a small town on the edge of a growing region to a community attracting attention and accolades from around the country. Just look at what others are saying about us. We were named one of the 100 best cities to live in the United States by livability.com in 2023. Number 5 best mid-sized city for diversity in the nation, according to FilterBy. Architectural Digest called us the 18th most luxurious city in the United States. And just this year, MoneyInc.com ranked us among the top 20 most affordable places to live in California. Consumer Affairs recognized Elk Grove as the 4th best city in California to buy a home. This kind of recognition reinforces what all of us have known for years. Elk Grove is truly a wonderful place to live, work, and raise a family. When my family and I first moved to Elk Grove from Turlock over 30 years ago, we were drawn by the promise of community. It definitely looked a lot different back then. Our business options were limited to a few big stores and suburban staples. But what I saw back then was potential. And today, as I look around at the new shops, the local restaurants, the beautiful parks, and our amazing schools, and the vibrant diversity, I see a city that has truly come into its own. A city that's still evolving, but hasn't forgotten its roots. We have a proud heritage that we can appreciate and celebrate. Long before incorporation, the Cosumnes Community Services District, or CSD, was a steady presence in our community, delivering vital parks, fire, and recreation services. This year, they will celebrate 40 years of service. It is certainly true that our relationship has evolved over the years, just as the city has. Our shared commitment to Elk Grove's residents has only gotten stronger with time. We thank you for being a cornerstone of our community and congratulate them on their 40th anniversary. And also, please join us in welcoming their new general manager, Tim Ogden. As we've matured, we have worked to include more voices at the table. City councils, past and present, have recognized the invaluable role that commissions and committees play in communicating the values and needs of our community. We appreciate and rely on resident volunteers serving on a variety of advisory bodies to help us develop policies and make decisions that best serve our residents. If you serve or have served on any of these city committees in the past, will you please stand and remain standing? The Historic Preservation Committee, because our past matters. The Planning Commission, to safeguard resources and shape our growth. The Diversity and Inclusion Commission, because every resident deserves to feel seen and heard. The Trails Committee, connecting our neighborhoods and natural spaces. And my favorite, the Youth Commission, empowering the next generation of leaders. Our newest group, the Arts and Creative Economy Commission, fueling imagination and innovation. The Disability Advisory Committee, ensuring accessibility and advocacy for all. And finally, Measure E Citizens Oversight Committee, promoting transparency and accountability for taxpayer funds generated by the voter-approved Measure E sales tax. Again, thank you to those residents who serve or have served on these commissions and committees for the invaluable work that you do for our city. Another round of applause for these volunteers. You may be seated. Jack Welch, the former CEO of General Electric, once said, "Control your own destiny or someone else will." That's exactly what Elk Grove did 25 years ago. When we incorporated, we took control of our development destiny. Since then, we've invested in the roads, buildings, and community spaces that make our city a great place to live. We opened City Hall to make services more accessible, improved key roadways like the Grant Line and Sheldon interchanges, adopted plans for vibrant neighborhoods like Laguna Ridge and the Southeast Policy Area, and built the region's newest animal shelter to better serve our four-legged residents and the people who love them. We brought new life to the city's historic district through streetscape improvements, the Railroad Street revitalization, Old Town Plaza, and public-private partnerships that have resulted in new shops and restaurants. We've restored a vibrancy to the area that has not existed there since Elk Grove's earliest days. The city created a gathering place in the heart of our community right here at District 56 with an award-winning aquatic center, our community center with the Veterans Hall and Senior Center, and many other amenities that have provided a new home for events as well as open space for our residents to enjoy. We prioritize safe, smooth streets. While much of California struggles with crumbling roads, Elk Grove stands out thanks to our fix-it-first approach with the highest pavement condition index in the entire Sacramento region. It's the kind of work that earned our city awards from the California League of Cities this year. Since incorporation, we've completed over 200 capital projects and invested more than $612 million in infrastructure that supports our quality of life. But we're not done yet. With upcoming projects like the new Elk Grove Library, Laguna Creek Pedestrian Bridge, the Camera Road extension to Interstate 5, a permanent homeless shelter, and a new Highway 99 interchange at Whitelock Parkway, we're continuing to build our city to meet the needs of today and tomorrow. If you ask one of our incorporation committee members, they'll tell you one of the other big reasons residents sought incorporation 25 years ago was to establish local control over public safety services. In the transitional years, the city worked closely with the Sacramento County Sheriff's Department. But in 2006, Elk Grove took the bold step of forming our own police department. And since then, we've never looked back. Today, we are proud to be ranked the eighth safest mid-sized cities in the United States. We continue to attract and retain exceptional officers, and we are investing in innovative tools like Real-Time Information Center and the Drone as First Responder program to keep our community safe and responsive. We are grateful to our Chief of Police, Bobbie Davis, our dedicated officers and professional staff, and the chiefs and others who came before them for their service and protection. As policymakers, elected officials have the power to support our law enforcement community by passing legislation that helps them to do their jobs more effectively. That is why I stood in strong support of Proposition 36 last fall. Organized retail theft has real consequences that impact our small businesses, endanger workers, and just chip away at our sense of security. Proposition 36 is giving law enforcement and prosecutors the tools they need to address repeat retail crimes while protecting the rights of individuals and focusing resources where they matter most. Thank you. I was proud to stand with Sacramento County District Attorney Tien Ho in support of this measure and will continue to stand up for fairness, safety, and the right of every resident and business owner to thrive without fear. So let's talk about business. Have you noticed that Elk Grove is going through a major retail and restaurant renaissance? Once labeled a sleepy suburban town full of fast food chain restaurants and discount stores, Elk Grove is completely reversing that old narrative. Retail powerhouses like Nordstrom Rack, Macy's, REI, and Whole Foods are changing the retail landscape in Elk Grove. Great local and regional restaurant concepts have opened, including Prost, Pig Latin, Horn Barbecue, and Station 16. And Interlude is coming soon to the former Macaroni Grill location. And don't even get me started about the best Asian restaurant scene in the region, maybe even the state. Last fall, the Sacramento Bee noted how the Sacramento area's hottest Asian restaurants are opening right here in Elk Grove. Yes, we've come a long way, and people are taking notice. All of these examples don't even include the many restaurants and entertainment options at Sky River Casino. With its opening in 2022, Sky River Casino and Wilton Rancheria ushered in a whole new way to dine and play in our city that has added jobs and visitors and provided a pathway to greater self-reliance for the tribe and its members. I am incredibly proud of the partnership we have forged with the Wilton Rancheria and Sky River Casino. I want to thank Wilton Rancheria, my dear brother and friend, Chairman Jesus Tarango, and Sky River President Michael Facenda for their commitment to our city. We are truly excited to celebrate the completion of the hotel expansion in 2027. And I'm just gonna pause for a second and go off script. They love when I do that. Today's a big day for our friends at the Sky River Casino, particularly the Wilton Rancheria tribe. You have an important vote in Sacramento for building the new soccer stadium. And we wish you, the city supports you and wishes you the best as you forge out into making legacy for your tribe and the country and the nation. Congratulations and best of luck. Elk Grove has always been a compassionate city. In a tougher economy, affordability and housing are some of the biggest challenges we face, but we are taking action. The demand for affordable housing is significant, and the response to housing lotteries over the years make that demand even more obvious. Each time we've opened a lottery, thousands of applications have come pouring in for a chance at one of a few hundred available units. Earlier this year, the Mosa and Lila multifamily projects added 675 affordable housing units to our city. More than 13,000 applications came in during that housing lottery last fall. The Parties Apartments will open this summer and will offer another 96 units with on-site childcare, job assistance, and education services. Since our incorporation, we have added more than 2,100 affordable housing units right here in Elk Grove. That's a remarkable number, more than 600% increase in 25 years. But for a region and a state that continues to face a housing crisis, it is still not enough. We will continue to work with developers to support new projects that create homes and opportunities for working families and seniors. Projects like the 89-unit senior housing complex in Old Town that continues our revitalization efforts and provides opportunities for older adults to live in the heart of our historic district. Construction for that project is still a couple of years out, but we are excited about what it will bring to the future of Main Street. As the mother of 2 adult sons, I think about the high cost of living, and I worry about whether they will ever be able to afford their own home. For many people, rising home prices and interest rates seem to make that nearly impossible. Later this year, we will roll out improvements to our first-time homebuyer program to help more families realize the American dream of homeownership and plant their roots right here in Elk Grove. As our children get older, we want to see them succeed, and we want them to have the opportunity to live in Elk Grove with their own families. Not too soon though, kids. Programs like this one may help more of them do just that. But what if affordable housing isn't enough? Job losses, mental health issues, debilitating dependencies, these challenges have all left some members of our community without a home, distanced from family and friends, and lacking the resources to get back on their feet. While we have the lowest population of unhoused individuals per capita in the region, there are still many people in Elk Grove who lack a roof over their head or a safe place to sleep. Elk Grove residents told us that addressing homelessness was a community priority when they passed Measure E. And the city is putting a number of strategies to work that combat the problem. We've enlisted people like our homeless services navigators and our homeless outreach team to make contact with unhoused residents and connect them to resources like the new year-round shelter managed by our partner and friends, the Gathering Inn, and other options like transitional housing and the encampment cleanup program. There are no easy solutions to homelessness in our state or our city, but we are seeing results in the work that we are doing, and it's truly changing lives for the better. Later this year, we will reach out to the community to discuss options for a permanent home for a year-round shelter to ensure that our city has the resources needed to assist those who find themselves homeless. The work that we're doing today The changes we are making are all for generations that follow. As boomers, Gen X, millennials, and Gen Z, we are shaping the future for generations Alpha, Beta, and beyond. What we do for the environment now will define their quality of life tomorrow. That's why our city has made sustainability a top priority. The city has adopted a climate action plan that sets us on a greener path. Since opening, we've diverted nearly 9,000 tons of recyclables and over 8 million pounds of hazardous waste at our Special Waste Collection Center. We're building smarter, greener public spaces. We've even added EV charging stations across Elk Grove, with more on the way and transitioning our city fleet to electric vehicles. And we launched both an e-bike lending library and a voucher program to help residents leave their car at home and just simply hit the trails. We're recycling our food waste and keeping it out of landfills. And this summer, when those triple-digit days hit, you might spot the Marty Cart program, a project we're working on in partnership with the City of Davis and the Sacramento Metropolitan Air Quality Management District. The Marty Cart will take temperature readings of our pavement to help us fight the urban heat effect and make Elk Grove an even cooler place to be, today and for future generations to come. At our core, Elk Grove is a city of dreamers and doers. Through programs like Startup and Pitch Elk Grove, we are giving local entrepreneurs access to mentorship, funding, and the tools they need to succeed right here at home. From AI matchmaking platforms like Valley Match to sports tech leaders like Core Impact, Elk Grove is proving that innovation does not need a Silicon Valley zip code to thrive. These wins show our commitment to bold ideas and smart growth. While other cities face tough economic times, Elk Grove remains financially strong, ready to invest in transformative projects. While we are deeply disappointed that the Sacramento Zoological Society decided to cease efforts on the Elk Grove Sacramento Zoo, we are excited for the opportunities that await us. When one door closes, another door opens, and we are ready to walk through that next door with optimism and enthusiasm. Elk Grove is ready for bold moves. We have the courage to dream big, act fast, and keep our community at the heart of every decision. With game-changing projects like Project Elevate still ahead, Elk Grove isn't just growing, we're redefining what it means to be a modern, inclusive, and visionary city. The best is yet to come. So this morning, as we celebrate 25 years, I want to leave you with this. The early American essayist and philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, "What lies behind us and what lies before us are tiny matters compared to what lies within us." We have had an amazing 25 years. We've come so far, and like any person in their mid-20s, we've done a lot of growing up. Like silver, our city is resilient, radiant, and refined over time. Our precious metal, the strength of our spirit, has been revealed in moments of pressure and progress. We've gained polish, we have found purpose, we've bent, but we've never broken. Together, we have forged a city that reflects the strength, diversity, and the dreams of all who call Elk Grove home. The state of our city is strong. We have a proud heritage and even brighter future. Let's make the next 25 years even brighter. Thank you once again to our special guests for being here today, and thank you for the opportunity to serve you in this amazing city. Thank you everyone for joining us this morning. So we will recess for about 10 minutes, and then if anyone wants to make a public comment, the opportunity will be here for you. Thank you again for joining us.